The Xiaomi Redmi Y1 is the company's first foray into the selfie-centric smartphone market, which is primarily dominated by Oppo, Vivo and Xiaomi. The 16-megapixel front-facing camera with f2.0 aperture lens is the main party trick. And this new camera does quite well. In fact, in a recent comparison between the selfies taken from the phone and the significantly more expensive Oppo F5, we established that the Redmi Y1 does hold its own. If you break it down further, the phone does a good job when taking images in natural or ample lighting conditions. The camera captures decent amount of details but has a tendency to add a warm tone to all these images. Being a front-facing camera, images turn out softer in comparison to a rear camera, so details are noticeably low. As for the 13-megapixel rear shooter, we are disappointed to see that the image quality here has dropped compared to the Redmi 4. That's likely because of the smaller f2.2 aperture. The overall image quality is not significantly different, but we would argue that it should not be different at all. In ample lighting conditions, the Redmi Y1 captures decent details and color saturation levels are fine as well. The camera, however, does not address the low dynamic range issue we pointed out in our Redmi 4 review, and the shadow details are still lost. Furthermore, images shot at night don't have a lot of detail, thanks to the camera's reduced aperture. The phone also requires a rather steady hand to click low-light images in HDR mode, as it takes quite a bit of time to capture images in this mode. To keep the prices low, Xiaomi cut some cost here, and instead of the usual metallic or metal-like builds, the Redmi Y1 is made out of plastic. Yes, you do get a metal finish and the metal frame inside, but the body is susceptible to scratches and bumps. Adding to the design is the 5.5-inch IPS LCD display. While the display offers a 720p resolution only, it does not look inferior to any of its competitors. Videos, games and text on the display look plenty sharp and with reasonable contrast. With this phone, Xiaomi has also introduced MIUI 9 in India, which is layered over Android Nougat. The phone was launched with a beta build, and now in its stable form, it is just as good and functional as MIUI 8. Inside the device is a tried and tested Qualcomm Snapdragon 435 SoC, and since you get the phone in 3GB and 4GB RAM variants, its performance is similar to the Redmi 4 as well. Some apps may take a second or two to load, but overall the in-app experience is quite good. As we mentioned before, Xiaomi has made some compromise to meet the budget, and one of those is the battery life. Instead of the large 4100 mAh battery pack the Redmi 4 features, the Y1 makes do with just a 3080 mAh battery. That said, in our usage, we did not find the battery life limiting, and it did last us about a full workday almost every day. So overall, the Xiaomi Redmi Y1 is in essence a Redmi 4 that swaps out some features to make way for others. The biggest addition here is the 16-megapixel front-facing camera, which is simply the best at its price. We don't have any complaints about the performance per se, but we do feel that the build quality could have been better. It is not particularly bad, but we are used to better designed phones from Xiaomi. So what do you think about this review? Comment down below and don't forget to like and share this video. Thanks for watching.